is.
Sure. I'm Alex Wenzel from Lion's Tail Brewing Company in Neenah, Wisconsin. Cheers.
I'm RJ from Bare Bones Brewing Company. Oshkosh Bagosh.
Okay. So, a week ago, May 23rd, right?
I think so.
May 23rd, yeah. You guys were in this brew house, packed in with a mobile canning unit from Midwest Mobile Canners, canning beer.
Yeah.
And before we get into that, I gotta say, so this is the first time any brewery from Neenah has canned their own beer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I'm sure you thought about
All right.
that all day long as you were canning that beer. So you've entered the history books, Alex. So you actually, you guys can Chiquita, Lime and Cerveza, and you can Kula Wheat.
Yeah.
And Kula Wheat you actually brewed down here at Bare Bones.
Yeah, that's right. The Midwest Mobile Canning Service we used doesn't fit in my historic and very tight spaced brewery. So Bare Bones was nice enough to let me be a guest for a little while here. So.
All right. So when I heard about that, I was like thinking, how did you haul all those pineapples down here, and did you shuck them and do all that?
Yeah, I brought my traveling roadshow with my peeler and corer, and it was 100 pineapples. So, the trip through Woodman's or Costco, and everybody's watching and asking. I have to ask, what are you doing with all those pineapples? I brought the whole show down here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so and you did Chiquita,
Chiquita.
and it's the second time you've brewed that beer. So you had that last summer.
Yeah.
But so I've had this beer now a couple times, and I was telling you earlier, I biked out here Sunday, which is like 7 miles from my house. So by the time I got here, I was, quite thirsty. It's a little more robust this year, I thought.
Yeah, it's a little bigger.
Well, let's
but
drink
we
some
also-
beer.
yeah.
Let's.
We should do that.
Yeah.
So last year it wasn't as strong on the lime either, and that we added up the lime this year because it's all coming out of the can. And who's just carrying a slice of lime with them when they're about to crack open a can on the golf course, So we just wanted all the flavors to be in the can without having to doctor it like we would with last year's version.
Yeah, and I thought it was kind of interesting too because the lime flavor almost, I didn't get this last year, but the lime flavor to me almost kind of sits where a hop flavor would be in a Pilsner. It's got that kind of like back end sort of brightness to it.
Yeah.
Turned out nice.
I just love this beer because it's unbelievably refreshing, and it's a true summer beer. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the guys gave me a hard time after canning day. I took down a 12-ounce can and maybe under 20 seconds or something, and, but you can't help it. This thing's really refreshing and really tasty too.
So how did it go in here that day? I mean, with doing 2 different beers, and that's.
Oh, we did the Kula first and just knocked it out of the park, and then had lunch and moved the line over and did the rest of the Chiquita. It was pretty quick, really smooth, actually, easy.
So how did it all come about? Had you guys you canned last February? You had that mobile canner down here. How did you guys get together on this to can 2 beers down here?
Dan probably reached out to you and said we want to do it again, and you were like, yeah, right?
Yeah, I think the invitation was kind of open and out there, and I've been, I'm now a year and a half in, and kind of, struggling with the questions of how do we grow and how fast do we do it, and I knew they were doing a run here. It just felt like the right time, and a lot of people have been asking about when are you going to start doing bottling and canning. I can't do it in my brewery, and the invitation was there, so it was time to jump on it.
Nice. So did you do a 30 barrel batch of the Kula as
It
well?
was a 15 barrel.
15 barrel batch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So and that's about 135 cases I think we came away with, which is big and good, but I'm starting to look at where am I gonna, how am I gonna do the next one, because there's some demand, and so just kind of the struggles of a growing brewery, figuring it out.
And then you have to move all those cans back to your place.
Yeah.
The logistics of this are not easy.
Right.
From the beginning, bringing the pineapples down here to getting the cans back.
Yeah. If you saw a couple pickup trucks with a swaying load of cans a couple weeks ago.
Should have seen the trailer he brought by. I'm glad you didn't use it.
Hey, before I forget, we should say, so this is very professional here. You designed the can on Chiquita.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice.
That's my grandma's dog.
Oh, really?
Sweetie.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So did a little cartoon version of her.
And then Alex, on your can, you had. Actually, why don't we get into one of those right away?
Look at that Kula.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's ours, and we did pint cans.
Oh, baby.
Thank you.
And Kula Wheat was our first beer that we did
Nice.
a year and a half ago, and it's always been our most popular beer. And I mean, it's a great summer beer too, so it was kind of an easy decision of which one to do it.
Well, every time I have this beer, it surprises me. Like that, I don't know what I expected. That pineapple aroma just comes right through it. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Look at it. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice gold color, and this one the pineapple's a little bit more pronounced, which I actually kind of like. It sat on the pineapples for about 4 weeks for this batch, so.
But it's mellow. It's not like, it's a mellow pineapple flavor. It goes well with there.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. So why did you decide to go with 16-ounce cans?
I love pint cans. I can't get out of a liquor store or a grocery store without grabbing these pint cans. We sell everything in the tap room in pints, and I don't know, maybe my hand just fits a pint can better. I don't. And just talking to customers, that's what people are liking, and it seems like a good package size, and I'm just kind of trying things too, so figuring it out, we'll see.
Yeah. So how are you you're self-distributing now?
That's right, and we're gonna be in area liquor stores. We're already in Sellers and Neenah. As of today, we'll be in Corks and Caps in Greenville. We'll be in 3 Cellars in Menominee
You
Falls.
should go down the skis.
And we'll be in Woodman's in Appleton this week.
Oh, nice.
So, and then coming soon, Fox Convenience Stores, the walk-in coolers will be in.
And
so.
then I assume you can get it at the tap house too?
No, we're not going to be doing
No.
in the tap room, but we do have our Crowlers,
Of
which
course.
is a
There you
2-pint can, so
Yeah.
you don't have to have as many containers.
Right. And RJ, for you guys, you're distributed locally by Lee Beverage.
Mm-hmm.
So all the stores around here will end up having it.
Yeah.
But you're going to start moving beer around too. Or you're going to start...
Yeah, we were with a distributor in Green Bay, and we're cutting ties because they aren't doing anything for us really. So not gonna say their name, but yeah. So we're gonna go up there and push the beer ourselves.
Nice.
Try and get it in some stores. So once I find time.
And this is the first time you guys canned a 12-ounce can.
Yeah.
So is this going to be in 6-packs then?
Yep, 6-pack, 12 ounces. Yeah, for one, the main reason we did this is Dave over at Lake Breeze wouldn't put a pint can on his beverage cart.
Oh, okay.
And we wanted
So it's all about the
beer
golf
on the
course,
golf
huh?
course, yeah.
Nice.
And that'll be a great golf course beer.
Oh, so good, yeah.
Well, these are both great summer beers, and it's nice having them in cans. It just makes it so much easier. It's great. So this is the second time you guys kind of collaborated. I mean, the first time was that back in October? You guys brewed that
It was in
December.
December
yeah.
2016?
Yeah, we did the Imperial Stout together, and that's gone. It's been gone for a while. That went really well.
We still got a little bit.
Oh, you're holding out
Oh,
on us.
yeah.
Well, and so
We only have like 6 bottles left, though. You might want to talk to Danny and get you one to save.
aside, we should mention a couple other beers both of you guys are going. So on the Lion's Tail side, you have a series of barrel-aged beers that are now coming through. You have the Bourbon Trail.
We did our French Saison aged in Pinot Noir barrels, and then our first anniversary beer was King Kula. It's a higher ABV version of the Kula Wheat in Caribbean rum barrels.
Nice.
So 2 or 3 of those are now sold out in Bombers.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, we have
Okay.
a little bit of the Bourbon
Okay.
Trail left. But next year there's going to be a lot more bottles.
You're going through that pretty quick.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's a lot more barrels right now. So yeah.
So in RJ, you just came out with another beer in bottles,
Oh, yeah.
Bitch and Heat.
The Bitch and Heat.
So Tell us about this.
It's a strawberry jalapeno red ale. We did it last year and it went insane. And for the packaging, we this needs to be in a bottle. For one, it's really offensive, so people are gonna talk about it. But two, it's also hilarious and funny, and people are gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
One way or another, they're either gonna not drink it but still talk about it, or drink it and talk about it.
So have you gotten guff for the name?
Oh yeah, last year a lot of people would order it as the B word. They would say,
Oh.
"I'll take the B word," or we're like, "No, you gotta say it." I mean, it's a dog term.
Or they don't
They're
get
not-
the beer. That's how you.
Yeah, it's a dog term, and actually the
You're a
name
hard
for the
man,
beer.
aren't
When I had my interview last year with Patty and Dan, Patty goes, "I have this name for a beer. What would you do?" And I'm like, "Well, what's the name?" She goes, "The Bitch and Heat." And I said, "Strawberry jalapeno."
No hesitation.
Pretty much right there. I mean, it wasn't apparent, but she's like, "You're hired."
Nice. Okay, well, one more thing before we get out of here. RJ, you have on June 1st. Is this your first CD?
No, it's my first over here though.
First one since you've been here in Oshkosh.
In Wisconsin. It's my
Okay.
first Wisconsin CD.
Nice. So this
Yeah.
comes out on June 1st. Ghosts
Yep.
by Nordland.
Yep.
And the music I'll put behind the video will be from the CD, and then I'll put a link to a video from the CD in there as well. So why don't you talk about this a little bit? How did this all happen?
I got some friends, actually, people in the beer world too. Taylor Greenwood, who used to brew at Stone Arch, is my drummer. And Brian Jacobs, who used to brew at Stone Arch and now brews at Badger State, is my bass player. And yeah, we just met up and started playing music and worked it out and recorded an album at Rock Garden Studios in Appleton. So
It
turned out pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. An excellent shot of you walking down Oregon Street. And
Oh, yeah.
With your old dog on the
My
back.
old
so-
lumpy dog.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you want to get into that too?
Oh yeah.
As long as we're. All right.
Right in the
Okay.
cup. Oh man.
So I had this beer last year, and it was pretty damn hot.
It's not as hot this year.
No?
It's still that heat though.
No, it smells great.
You'll notice it's a
Strawberry.
little.
It's got that
has a
beautiful
little bit of
strawberry
like.
amber color to it. Yeah.
It's got a little of like a chocolate flavor too. This year. I don't know if it's just maybe the malt was. It's still the same malt bill, but sometimes
Yeah.
Breeze is inconsistent.
The heat is definitely more subdued this year. I don't know. Last year when I had it, it kind of
Yeah.
it got me. It was hot. This is nice.
It lingers on the lips though after a while.
Yeah. So you'll have this. This will be out in stores around Oshkosh
Yep,
and
yep.
stuff like that. Okay.
Yep, soon.
Cool. Well, Alex, we got to get your beer down here at some Oshkosh stores.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And
I'm telling you, go see Mike at Skis. He'll do
Yeah.
it. Go see Adam.
well, ask your local liquor store to carry it. We're just now getting out there and spreading our wings. Tandem in Appleton is going to start carrying it this week. So
Hell yeah.
one by one, we're growing a little bit and
Yeah.
getting out in new stores. So
That's nice.
yeah.
So how is the self-distributing thing going?
It's great because it lets me make relationships with all these great people, with small businesses just like me, and I think at some point it'll be the right time to turn to a distributor when the volume's there and when I frankly can't do it and all the brewing. So, but we're getting there, and in the meantime, it's fun getting out, talking to the people, and I mean, nobody's going to have passion for my beer the way I do, so I feel like this is the way to start for me.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's
That's
too bad there
fun.
aren't two of you to run around.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
That's good. Okay, well, I got to say thanks a lot for doing this morning. I mean, this was all, RJ's not feeling the best, and Alex has very pressed today for time. So
I
this
come
worked out
screaming
good.
in a little bit late.
It worked out good, though. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheers.
Bros.
Oh.